What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're doing episode 8 of Superman and Lois. Your last week was a big episode. The Man of Steel, we had a huge revelation. John Henry Irons is officially in the mix. I'm very excited for that. Don't really know what to expect from this episode.
Yeah,
big cliffhanger last week.
Title's kind of weird.
Holding the wrench.
I'm hoping it has to do something with Steel's daughter. Maybe I'm hoping maybe we go into the alternate universe and check out some of that stuff. But
yeah,
I really enjoyed that father-daughter dynamic. As much as I'm enjoying the father-son dynamic, they hooked me with that father-daughter dynamic that they were building with the alternate universe. But yeah, I'm hoping for some cool stuff. This show has been blowing away my expectations. So I'm just looking forward for the ride.
Well, and that's the thing that kind of makes me so upset when, you know, we can only watch this show on the CW. There's a lot of people who may not have CW or don't know that it's on the CW website. And I'm wishing there were more people talking about it. I'm wishing there were more eyeballs on it. So I'm hoping that the second half of the season continues to grow the conversation online about this show. And hopefully for season 2, more people tune in because it's really good.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Right, let's get on it.
Are we ready? We ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Dad? No, I'm good. Can you just hold this? Yeah.
I guess that's how we do chores around the Kent house.
It's your dad.
I'll let you know what I find in the RV.
Okay.
Good luck.
What was that? What was the chirping sound?
Her dad signaling him.
Yeah. Little trigger thing.
I see.
You think maybe I could come with you? I don't know, I feel like I wasn't much help fixing the truck, but I think I can help you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can you teach me how to be human?
Mother, please teach me how to be human.
Lois Lane.
Uh-oh.
Voice authentication confirmed. Good morning.
Ooh.
Whoa, what the fudge?
All right. Here is
I
his
want an RV
entire
like that.
history. Yeah.
I wish my desk worked like that. It'd be so much easier.
What you working on there?
What you working on there, Mika?
And this guy just makes me angry.
Jess wants me to audition for this musical review, and we haven't spoken since like the 3rd grade.
You know I got a guitar. You and me.
A what?
Guitar.
Practice.
A guitar.
Guitar.
Augustine, real talk. Do you know any like Mexicans or Latinos that pronounce it guitar?
Nobody does.
Remember me. Mika, recuérdame. Let's do it.
How did you get here?
Oh, no.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, no. Is the daughter in there?
I don't think so.
Hang on!
Wow.
I want to know what happened.
I'm sure Crisis on Infinite
man.
Earths has something to do with it.
So John Henry's from another Earth.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Multiverse and parallel universes, each with its own Earth, etc., etc.
Dang, there it is. There it is.
I chit.
Mom, should I be in here? There's gonna be some sexy photos in there.
Yeah, there's gonna be some nudes in there.
Sorry, I didn't get to meet you, sis.
Oh,
It's not your
You
sis,
seem really cool.
but kind of. That's weird and sad.
yeah.
That's
That is
odd.
weird and sad.
No,
God
No.
damn
That
it.
is what separates us from them. Our humanity.
shouldn't have been
Don't watch
snooping in
this.
Nate
Don't watch
Harvey.
this. Don't watch this. Yeah. Get out
Should
of
not be
there.
watching that kid. Did he activate some kind of...
Okay. Jonathan Kent. John Kent.
Warning. You are not authorized.
No.
19.
Boy's dead.
Don't
that boy
do
is
that to
dead.
me.
DED dead.
Need.
Awesome.
1.
What?
Wow, that's gnarly.
There you go. This is an RV. Are you okay? Are you hit? Are you hurt? Dude, can you imagine hearing that countdown and it goes down to 1 second? You're like, I'm dead.
Look at me. I let you come with me because I trusted you.
Listen to your mother. Listen to your mother.
You knew there was a risk. I know you did, and yet you went in anyway, alone, behind my back. And if you had died, the only person that would have been to blame is yourself. Get out of my face.
I saw Bitsy Bullock.
Wow, Mom.
Shit.
On Twitter. She
Wow.
said that she ad-libbed the "get out of my face" because she was in the moment and she felt like she needed something to kind of put a button on it.
Tell me something I want to know. You want to know how you died? Like a hero.
By the hand of Superman.
Until he murdered you. You can't trust him.
That guy's like, me? I didn't murder him.
I didn't- I didn't
pointing
want-
just
I did
Superman.
nothing.
Yeah, okay.
He would choose his kind over mankind.
His kind is mankind.
What chance will you have?
His kind is mankind.
Sounds like you felt helpless, powerless.
Not like I have in a long time.
Probably not since your miscarriage.
Whoa.
What?
You already had a name picked out.
Better not be
Oh.
Natalie.
We were gonna
better
name
not.
her after my grandmother,
No. No.
Natalie.
That's so fucking sad, you guys. Oh my God.
Damn.
I love that. I love that.
Leave me and my friend here alone for 10 minutes.
Negative. He's going back to
Uh-oh.
his cell.
This guy's too big.
He's too big. Oh. This guy's.
That's a little
enhanced.
Kryptonian dude.
Your problems are just getting started.
What the heck? Kryptonians have robot voices?
Feed's still out, but you can't miss it. It's number 7734.
Fool.
Hell.
It is hell.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, all right. All right.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Okay, he's starting off strong.
jeez.
This episode is like camping. Because it's intense.
Hector. I'm going to shut you off.
I just got the joke.
Gassed.
Oh, right in his
Jeez.
mouth.
Jeez. Yeah, now it's like almost regular human hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, now it's just two regular dudes.
That
just
means if
fighting.
somebody gets shot, that is too much kryptonite for your Superman.
Seems like it dissipated fairly quickly, though.
Kryptonite blade?
Whoa, bro. No,
John.
regular blade.
Henry.
No, that's a
Iron.
kryptonite blade.
Oh,
right,
yep,
baby?
that's a kryptonite blade.
Out of all the weapons I used to kill Kryptonians, this was my favorite.
Because Batman used it.
I figured
Batman vs Superman.
Martha.
the chance.
They're gonna kill Martha.
Please, I see the anger in your eyes. It's covering something I can relate to.
You don't know what's coming.
John, our worlds are different. Our Superman is good.
They don't have to be the same, John.
Come on, John. You're a hero, man. Come on.
You gotta steal yourself. It's a banger
He did
from
it.
'97.
Good guy. The good guy.
He did it. He's Steel now.
You should know it
Wow.
was my sincere intention none of this would ever be deployed. Sam,
Oh, yeah? Then why'd you make it, bitch?
I am sorry you had to find out like this.
Trust goes both ways.
You're not sorry.
And I know I have some work to do to regain yours.
You were
You
not
know-
invited over for Thanksgiving.
She thinks that Morgan has just found a way to transfer alien sentience into human hosts.
Where are they getting this alien sentience from? I just assumed he was giving human people Kryptonian powers.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, look, I just got some bad news about a job opportunity. You know?
So he went and bought liquor? Wow.
No coco for you, pendejo.
I would be pouring that alcohol in the fucking sink right then and
No,
there.
I thought he was gonna say pouring it down my throat.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, don't do that. That's not good.
I'd be
My
good.
God.
Failure.
My daughter doesn't love me anymore. Is she gonna tell Jonathan about the miscarriage?
When you and your brother were about 18 months old, I got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
All this time I thought I was okay. And I said some things I never should have said and that I didn't mean. And I never should have yelled at you like that. And I'm so sorry and I love you so much and I hope you forgive me.
It's okay. I understand.
Bitsy Tulloch. Oh.
Damn you, show.
Oh.
I know what it's like to be in the orbit of someone who can juggle semi-trucks. All you can do is just stand there, holding the wrench.
Oh, brilliant.
We are the extraordinary humans in a family of super people.
I kind of don't want Jonathan to get powers now, dude.
Yeah, I really
know.
don't want him to get powers
It
at this
really
point.
adds like a really amazing relationship for Lois and Jonathan.
Because there's nothing wrong with Lois for not having
having powers. Yeah.
She is a complete perfect character.
If there really is a war coming, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Doesn't mean I'm ready to fight by your side.
Come on.
If you change your mind, you know how to find me.
Dude, his suit is so padded up, but like it works.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. His chest is huge. Superman's chesticles.
Chesticles are ginormous.
Big old boobies.
Godspeed.
I really like this actor. I don't know him
me
from
too.
anything else, but I really like him.
Erase the profile for Captain Luther. Start a new one for me. John Henry Irons.
Certainly.
That's him rebranding himself, literally.
I think I'll just drive for a while.
As you wish, John.
All right,
You know
give
he's
us
going
the
to come
Steel,
back in a sexy suit. Come on now.
give us the Steel
he's
spin-off
totally-
show. Let's go. I'm ready.
I don't think this is the last we're gonna see of this guy.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Better not be.
Uh,
I want to just talk about that that scene with Lois and her kid, man. Let me say, I loved how she dropped the information and it was like fast. This is what happened. I thought I was okay. Being reminded that I lost my child and then I almost lost you. And then I said things I shouldn't have said. And I love you and I hope you forgive me. It was just boom, boom, boom. It just felt really real in a conversation like that.
I know in
yeah.
my life, I've had moments with my mom where some revelatory thing happens and it's like, it hits you like this. And
Adam, do you have
just embrace.
superpowers that we're not talking?
Man, if I had superpowers, I would not be sitting here right now.
I really like that moment too, because that moment, I believe, changed the two characters to like make them fully accept their roles as like, look, we're not super powered and that doesn't mean we're not valuable. Yeah, it's okay. We can still add to this. And she said it just right. We're, what's it called? Extraordinary people amongst super powered people or something like that. Just because you don't have powers doesn't mean you're
Not
less
special.
effective, you know, or less needed on the team or whatever. Like they're still a family and they got to stick together. And I love that. Also, I don't think I've ever watched a show that, me personally, I'm sure there probably are shows, but shows that just tackle the idea or the concept of a miscarriage and what that does to somebody. Granted, I'm not a parent. I've never had anything like that, but I'm sure it's got to be super tough and traumatic. And to look into that kind of perspective, it's cool. It's nice to have some writers who are thinking about that kind of topic.
Especially in this kind of genre and show. Because
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
a family show. It's a superhero show. So there's going to be a lot of groups of 3 dudes on YouTube that are watching this show. And it's like, it's cool that when we're watching our superhero action stuff that we get things like that, moments like that. Or it's great drama.
Reality,
So,
yeah.
you know, I know at the beginning of the season, we were talking about like the controversy behind the writers of this show and what happened with Nadria Tucker and her experience. And it's so frustrating because people are really enjoying the show and I'm really enjoying the show. And Augustine, you just praised the writing and I agree. I think it's really great for this genre. And Nadria Tucker, she was on Twitter and she was like, I still haven't been paid for the work that I did. And I'm just like so frustrated because there are people that are working on this show that are like writing checks and they're not paying this woman for her work. And there's other people that are like on some of the creative side that made decisions that led to her having a really bad experience. And then there are other people, I imagine, I'm not trying to let anybody off the hook, but I imagine that like have nothing to do with what she went through. And it's really unfortunate because we're sitting here just really, we're just like, man, the writing's fantastic. And like, and
exactly.
it feels like it's really doing the female characters right. And it feels like, hey, they pivoted. Maybe they weren't doing Black Lex Luthor. Maybe they were doing him a disservice a little bit, the most prominent Black character. But now that he's Steel, I'm like, I think it was a better call. And yet this one writer, Nadria Tucker, still hasn't been paid. And so I hope that stuff just gets figured out, man. I hope that, you know what I mean? It's like, there's no reason not. It just makes me so frustrated. I also saw a news story on Instagram, I think yesterday, from one of the actors on like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, was talking to some of our pals at Collider.
Alan Ritchson.
Alan, you know it, and his bad experience.
I just watched it yesterday.
It's so frustrating, you guys. I got no problem discussing and debating creative decisions for a story. I could talk about that shit all the live long day. But when it comes to like treating people badly in a production standpoint, just because there are people that are like in charge of budgets and they're purposefully kind of screwing certain people over because they're like, well, it's saving us money, XYZ, whatever. That's so frustrating. because you guys are ruining the goodwill that this show is building. So I hope that stuff gets figured out. We're gonna see how it keeps progressing, and I keep coming down on that guy that's Sarah's dad, right, Lana's husband,
Kyle.
and Kyle, because truthfully, it's like Kyle I think is a little underwritten, and it's a little frustrating because he's a good actor, and and it's frustrating that character is the one that's like the Latino presence on the show, that kind of thing. So the
Mexican delegation definitely denies that guy.
Rejects him, denies that character.
Rejects
not
that.
in our
that guy.
not
on our team, guys. Sorry.
I also don't know if this is the first episode to be written and directed by a woman. I believe, but not the same woman, but two women, one writer, one director. In a perfect world, I would love to actually see that implemented if we ever were to get a Superman movie in the future. I would love 100%. To see a female writer tackle, not just the Lois Lane parts, but I think just in general,
everything,
the tone and the things that the movie talk about, because I think that did make a huge difference in this episode. And this was a very Lois heavy episode, but the show's called Superman and Lois. It's not Superman and, co-starring, co-starring 5 people. It's Superman. Her name is in the title. So I like the fact that we let Lois have those moments, because she is such a super important character, not just to Superman, but to the mythos of Superman. And obviously, if they're going to use her as sort of the character that kind of leads to a lot of these events happening, then let's give her the opportunity to be explored as a character, and let's see what emotional arc she's going through and how is she dealing with all these things. And
Adam, before this, do you feel like she has been giving proper screen time or proper development
in this show?
Yeah, in this show.
I think she's had some really, really great moments, but I think, this is the first episode that we have really got to spend a lot of time with her. And I mean, I know that it's a very kind of like centralized, I guess, situation right now because of what's happening, what we're learning. But I've loved the moments that she's had up to this point with Clark and her dad. There was a really, really good emotional scene between General Sam Lane and Clark, when Clark's telling him, like, I'm their father. I have to, I take on these responsibilities. And she steps in and she's like, this is what you've been doing to me and my sister. And all, you really feel that there's a really well-rounded character with a lot of history. And
absolutely.
I mean, we've had this Lois Lane for a few years now, but this is the first time we've really had Lois Lane be the focus of a show. So it's really quickly becoming, I think, my favorite Lois Lane, and I would say like the most well-rounded version of Lois. And the acting is just so good.
I think it's my favorite Superman. I think it's my favorite Superman material to come out. Honestly, within the last 10 years, it's just it's hard to compare because there's no other Superman that's like this. But this is how Superman should have always been.
Yeah, if we're not counting like Supergirl, which has a similar heart and does a lot of similar stuff, then what's the last Superman stuff? Like certain direct-to-video movies, the Man of Steel, the Zack Snyder films, going back
Superman
to
Returns.
Smallville, Superman Returns, going back to Smallville, going back to Superman the animated series of the 90s. To me right now,
before that.
To me right now, the skyscrapers in my Superman city are Superman the animated series, and then honestly this show. Like everything else is kind of a 2 or 3 story building, and then these things are skyscrapers, man.
They're Empire State Buildings.
This was my favorite
would you guys,
so far.
if somebody, well, we get this a lot, but if somebody says Superman is boring, would you point them to this show?
It's a great example.
I think 1,000% is a good counter. Like, you don't even have to say anything. Just be like, go watch Superman and Lois.
First episode.
Just go watch the show, and if you still feel that same way, then I don't have anything to say to you.
And I think at the end of the day, it's like you have to be willing to just accept what Superman is. And if you go into it with the mindset of, well, I don't like a character who's just super powerful, and it's like, well, you're kind of missing the point of the character. It's not just about his physical power. It's also the emotional power that this character has and what he has to go through and deal with, and the fact that he is so powerful. I think the Justice League animated series was perfect. He's like, I live in a world made of cardboard, and that is, I think, something that's super important to the character to understand. How does he control that? He could rip a building apart like paper, but he has to not just resist that urge when he's super angry, but even when he's trying to do the right thing, you know, he has to be very mindful of that he's not just
He has
ripping
to be
buildings apart.
a gentle lover as well.
You know what I'm saying?
But he can use his super hearing and super smell and super touch and X-ray vision.
And he's not going to need
So
X-ray
Superman
vision
should have an
all that
OnlyFans, is
stuff
what you're saying.
Superman should have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, another really solid episode, of course.
Yeah, good.
Fantastic.
I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought about this episode of Superman and Lois. What are your favorite parts? What are your favorite characters, or who are your favorite characters? And are you just as upset with Kyle Cushing as we are? Rejected. Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the uncut versions on Patreon. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Czech delegation and the Mexican delegation will share custody of Lois Lane.
Oh,
She has been
that we will.
Yes.
She is accepted. She will be over for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yes,
Yes, she will. She will.
absolutely.